Okay, guys, let me catch you up. I've been doing a lot this week. Just today, I took my beautiful half-white Sun River out on the town. We went to this cool-ass knockoff Buddhist color festival. It was like, kind of like the Holly Festival, but it's not. It was mostly white people. It was fun. And it was in South Pasadena. There was a bunch of colorful dust in the air and shit. And it was awesome because, for the first time, my boy was a person of color, right? Like, not just half Mexican, but all types of color. And I was so proud of him for that, We got all types of color in our fucking lungs, I'll tell you that. This shit was everywhere. Took years off my life. I already cough loud enough. I don't need that shit. Here at the Hi Tonight show, we want to give our condolences to New Zealand. They just had a mass shooting at 2 mosques. There's 49 dead. It's terrible, man. Trump's response was weak and it condemned the shooting so little. I thought he was going to congratulate the shooter for making New Zealand great again. It was really sad. I mean, New Zealand's prime minister said she was going to make gun laws even stricter after this incident, their first shooting in 30 years. Meanwhile, in America, we've had 5 mass shootings this week. This week. Trump's response about this, he grounded a plane. He grounded the Boeing 737. That's the dangerous manufactured device you want to put down on laws, not the fucking, how many people died in 2018 on planes? 44, all right, guys? That's in crashes. Now, how many in gun? 40,000 in guns. You know why planes are the safest way to travel? Because you're too fucking high to get shot at, and all the guns, down in America on the ground. I'm not saying, get rid of the guns. I'm just saying, make some laws about it, do something, get them out of the fucking psycho white people's hands. That's the real terrorist. When Trump was asked about those white nationalists in New Zealand, he recently said the white nationalist movement in America is a small group of people. I think if that was true, you wouldn't be president right now, buddy. You miscalculated a little bit. In Australia, Senator Fraser Anning blamed Muslims on the attack, and a young Australian boy responded by smashing an egg on the dude's face. Badass. And the senator he responded by punching the dude in the face. Poor kid, he punched him in the face. I guess the senator only recognizes the white part of the egg, What came first, the racist or the egg? White people are literally fighting and arguing about how dangerous Muslims are. Guys, you're the ones, I'm telling you. Trump spoke for 2 hours at CPAC, the Republican convention, and I was like a rock concert, All the chants were off beat because everyone was Caucasian. So like a rock concert, and the MAGA people, they were on their 1s and 3s. Motherfucking Trump talked about manufacturing and opening plants. Hey, dude, the only plant you should be opening up manufacturing into a fucking blunt, okay? Smoke up, you Cheeto-looking bastard. He said that immigrants need to come in on merit, like Trump and Melania. Guys, that's the opposite of the Statue of Liberty. Bring me your tired and huddled masses. More like bring me the fucking strippers and people who can't speak English still. Fucking, you paid for this bitch to get in here. Speaking of paying people off, 50 wealthy people were indicted for fraud in their college briberies. Y'all see that? That fucking Full House bomb? That shit was awesome. That's way more interesting than the new fucking show on Netflix. Way better writing going on right there. God forbid one of those undeserving little fuckers gets a degree and then amasses enough power to become president one day. That would be a tragedy. Don't you think? Paul Manafort, Trump's former campaign manager, got 4 years for his felonies, right? Jussie Smollett has been charged with 16 felonies and faces 64 years. What's the difference here? Paul Manafort's was a white lie, ladies and gentlemen. Only in Trump's empire can you get away with that shit. All right, here's the light note. We're going to end it on this. This is awesome. Former Cowboys defense tackle. My former position. They called me Turtle in fucking football. It was awesome. I was the slowest one, and I got to there, David Irving announced on Instagram Live that he's quitting from the NFL until they allow marijuana in the NFL. And, guys, that's fucking badass. I salute him. I want to buy his jersey number, and I hope it's 420. You know what I'm saying? Guys, y'all ready to start this fucking show? Let's get this show ladies and gentlemen.